Somebody won 25. Anybody won 25 and a 5 and a 5, now won 25 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. Give me 100 to start it. Somebody won $100. Anybody won? They can now quarter and a quarter dollar, one about a quarter, now one and a quarter dollar, one about a quarter, now quarter and a quarter dollar, one about a quarter. $100 bid now quarter and a quarter dollar, one about a quarter and a quarter. When you gave one and a quarter, $100 bid now quarter and a quarter dollar, one about a quarter and a quarter and a quarter. Thank you. Now one and a half. One and a quarter now, half and a half dollar, one about a half dollar, one and a half and a half dollar, one about a half dollar, one and a half, one and a quarter now, half and a half dollar, one about a half dollar, one and a half now, 175 and a $5, one about a $5 now, 175. One and a half now, 75 and a $5, one about a $5 now, 175 and a 5 and a 5, but he gave 175, your turn, sir. 175, one and a half now, 75 and a $5, one about a $5 now, 75, but he gave 175 and about 75. Thank you. 175 now, $200. 175 now, two and a $200 bid now, two and a $200 bid now, two and a $200. When you give 200, anybody two and a two, y'all done? When you give $200 for him? That's 175. Thank you, sir.
Artist craftsman. My name's Steve Cameron, and what I do is I craft Aeolian harps. Now, everybody knows what pottery is, and everybody knows what a photograph is, and so forth. But very few people that walk around the planet have ever heard of an Aeolian harp. Just as this is for the historic district of Blissfield, the Aeolian harp is a very historic instrument. It has a history that stems back to ancient Greece. The Greeks actually believed it to be the original music because it is played untouched by human hands. What happens with it, and what these ones are designed for, is that they are designed to be placed in a windowsill. When the window is closed down so that there is a narrow gap on top of the strings, and then the wind blows on top of the strings, and essentially what it does is it causes the strings to resonate in their natural frequencies. It is music from the spirit of the wind. It has also been referred to as music of the spheres. If anybody's ever heard music of the spheres and how the cosmos interacts and just that magical moment of everything, well, this is what produces those sounds. They have inspired poets, authors, and composers for centuries. Some names you may know, such as Frederick Chopin, Edgar Allan Poe, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Henry David Thoreau, to name but a few. And this is up for auction. Retail price is $140. This one is made out of American tulip wood and pecan, and it is finished in a historic finish that has been used in Scandinavia for over 600 years.
Steve, there's a question.
What's that?
So it will only play if it's on a windowsill?
That's right. No, not these ones.
All right.
Or if you have a convertible, you're going to go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that'll work.
55 now, 5 now, 60 and 6 down, one about 60 and 60 now, 5 now, 65. 65 and 5 now, 70 and 7 down, one about 70 and 70 now, 5 and 5 now, 75. $70 now, 5 and 5 down, 75. Thank you now, 80. 75, 80 now, 5. $80 now, 5 and 5 down, 75 and 5 down, 75 and 6. That's yeah. 85, $80 now, 5 and 5 and 5 now.
Remember the first grade we used to bring all four grade kids got to go on a train ride from Sheridan to Frankfurt, and got to go through the roundhouse in Frankfurt and go to the lottery company. And now that people have been torn down, and that's just about all I've got left to remember of that. It's print, watercolor, wash. Yeah, got a little bit of air flush, a little bit of everything in it.
But tell them if there's something anybody wants, I have plastic.
Please take it.
Thanks so much, everybody, for the generous donations that we received, for the very generous bidding that was done tonight. Thank you very much. This was a good start for us. I also want to encourage you, if you have not yet become a member of the Friends of Historic Blissfield, that you stop over here, fill out a membership, and pick up a t-shirt.